Welcome back to Greatness Unlocked. Thank you for joining me today. If you find any value here, I humbly ask that you hit the like and subscribe. The lies we live. You know, we often think of lying as something we do to others. A nice little deception here, a white lie there. It's almost become second nature, hasn't it? But what if, in the grand scheme of lies, the biggest deception isn't directed outward, but rather inward? What if every time we lie to someone else, we're actually lying to ourselves? Let's dive into that today, because the effects of dishonesty stretch far beyond the momentary relief it might bring. First off, let's talk about what lying does to us, the liars. When we first tell a lie, that initial spark of guilt or discomfort flares up, right? It's that emotional jab from our conscience. But here's the kicker. Our brains adapt. Specifically, the amygdala, the emotional center of our brains, starts to dull in response to the guilt. So what was once a painful tick of unease morphs into a murmur, and then eventually fades away. This might sound freeing, but it sets us on a slippery slope where those small, innocent lies balloon into much larger fabrications. Before we know it, we've crafted an entire alternate reality, and the truth feels like a distant memory. Now, on a psychological level, the toll can be brutal. Chronic lying is a breeding ground for stress, anxiety, and even depression. Maintaining a tangled web of deceit is cognitively taxing. Think about it. You're juggling different stories, remembering who you told what, all while trying to keep a semblance of control. It can feel like being constantly on edge. This mental maneuvering often leads to emotional exhaustion and a nagging paranoia. The irony? The more we lie, the farther we drift from who we truly are, the more distorted our reality becomes. And speaking of identity, let's discuss how lying can fracture our sense of self. Each lie strips away a layer of authenticity. We stray further from our moral compass, and with each deviation, our self-esteem takes a hit. We start to confuse who we are with who we pretend to be, creating a fragmented sense of self that's hard to piece back together. Imagine standing in front of a mirror only to see a reflection that doesn't resemble you at all. That's what chronic dishonesty can do to your identity. But it doesn't stop there. The stress and anxiety that come from lying can spill over into our physical health as well. Stress manifests in headaches, fatigue, digestive issues. Our bodies aren't designed to carry that kind of weight. The chronic tension and anxiety weaken our immune systems, making us susceptible to illness. It's almost poetic, isn't it? The lies that promise us comfort ultimately betray our bodies. Now, let's turn our gaze to those we lie to. Every relationship is built on trust, and a single lie can create a crack that's hard to mend. It's like dropping a glass. Once it shatters, no matter how hard you try to glue it back together, the fissures remain. People start to question your honesty, and communication breaks down. This detachment doesn't just hurt the person who was deceived, it isolates the liar too. They begin to self-isolate, avoiding tough conversations, and soon enough, they're left alone with their own tangled web. And it's not just relationships. A lie can inflict emotional trauma on those we deceive. The discovery of dishonesty can lead to deep feelings of betrayal, anger, and pain. Think about an experience you've had where trust was broken. Those feelings are raw. They linger, often impacting self-esteem and altering one's perception of reality. For the victims, the scars of dishonesty run deep. As if that wasn't enough, consider the societal and professional consequences. A pattern of lying can bring legal troubles, and in the workplace, dishonesty can be a career-killing decision. Once trust is lost, it's hard for others to see you as credible again. It's a vicious cycle. Without the ability to read emotions and maintain genuine connections, the liar finds themselves trapped in a downward spiral of deception and isolation. So what is it that underpins all of this? It's not just the lies we tell others that matter. It's the lies we tell ourselves. Engaging in self-deception erodes self-respect and authenticity. With every falsehood, we distance ourselves from who we genuinely are and what we truly desire. This internal conflict, the cognitive dissonance, can lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms, whether it's overeating, overworking, or worse. The deeper the lies dig into our psyche, the more vulnerable we become to mental health issues like depression. In closing, let's remember that while lying might seem like a quick fix or a shortcut out of an uncomfortable situation, the long-term effects create an overwhelming burden. The real tragedy lies not just in the damaged relationships or fractured trust, but in the hollowing out of our own identities. The next time you consider telling a lie, whether to others or to yourself, pause and reflect on how it might impact you in the long run. Because in the end, every lie comes at a cost, and the heaviest price may just be the person you lose sight of along the way, yourself. I have faith in you. Now go be great.